Good morning friends, Linda here from my fancy homestead. I am outside enjoying my garden. It is 6 a.m. and the sun is just coming up. It's really nice and quiet, though I can already hear the cars going around and it's kind of like meh. Today's plan is to deal with the leeks that we picked up from my allotment, and you can hear now the difference when I go inside of my house, how much it echoes actually in here. It's so dark. Oh, that's heavy. They have been in the garden for a couple of days now, and I'm starting to worry of how well they actually have survived, because it was raining and it was grimy and all kinds of like British weather. So today's idea is to go through them and see if I can make something out of them. Maybe something like leek potato soup and then freeze it. There's an idea. I will need to process them, and because I have work today, I'll probably get to process them and then I'll cook them on my lunch break. Yeah, I think that will work really well. Another thing is that I have misplaced my apron. Used to hang on the back of the door, but because I was doing like pictures for like putting the house on the market, you know, like at the end you are shoving things into cupboards and anywhere you can to get them out of the picture, basically. And I don't know where I put it. But that's on me. I'm completely admitting I misplaced my apron. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so the soup basically asks for the white parts of the leek. I am very lucky because this leek seems to have a large white part, like 450 grams of that. So I'm gonna get on with it because I need to tidy, cut and like process all of these, and I think I need a bucket for, you know, the bits that are not gonna go in the soup. There's my waste bucket. Just saw some blue tits outside in my rose, and they were checking out the only birdhouse that I have in my garden. Hopefully they stay with me. It's 7 o'clock now. Need to move faster. I definitely think I have slug problem because I already have slugs on these leeks, and they've been in a bucket for 3 days in the garden. I have put the grass in, so the slugs I think have less to eat. I'm just worried about every flower that I have in the garden now. Do you guys have slug problems in the garden? How do you deal with them? I don't want to put pellets out because I think that kills the wildlife. I'm thinking maybe like do nematodes again this year. All done. This is basically what we got out of it. It's pretty good, I think. I'm gonna wash these and get rid of the rubbish because I have too much around here. Like this bucket's almost full. And I need to get this back into the garage. It's just like lots of little tiny little bits. I'm done with all of the washing. They're clean now and tidy and look completely different than when they were in the bucket. And it turns out I don't have as much white part that I thought that I did because it was hidden by the outer leaves. But the recipe asks for the white part of the leek, and if you add apparently the green part, it tastes less leaky. Very well, I will see what I can do, you know, because I will chop off all of the white parts and then I will weigh them and see how much that is, and if it's 450 grams, yippee, and if it's not, we're gonna add some little like pale green parts. I have finished cutting the leeks. I just forgot that, not only onions make me cry when I cut them, but so do leeks, and I do apologize. But here they are. I'm gonna put the cling film over them because it's just, I already washed my face once, and I can't. I'm just tearing up. I'm sorry. I'll be back. Okay, I have kind of calmed down. I have washed my face again. The bowl of leeks is safely secured behind the cling film. Now I just need to do the potatoes and the chitting. I forgot about them for a bit. Anyways, they are completely fine to eat. A lot of people freak out when potatoes start to look like this, but you could just like rip these off. Don't eat the sprouts, they're poisonous. Well, at least that was I was told when I was a kid. And when you have peeled them off, the potato looks normal. So I need to peel off 900 grams of potatoes and cut them in 1 centimeter cubes and store them in water, because water will prevent them from browning, because they oxidize very, very fast. So the recipe asks for 50 grams of butter, and we have some here. Do words, I don't know. Melt it? Yes. So we need to melt this butter, and I just don't understand why I'm not starting to do that while I'm talking with you. So it's gonna melt now, and then we're gonna add all of the vegetables in. And I need to see if I have any baking sheet or anything like that left. I don't think I do. I found greaseproof paper at the back of my cupboard. Have I told you that I'm like a hamster? I have one of everything, basically. Because what happens is, I don't like to go out and to shop too much. So I buy in bulk if I can, or when it's on offers, to save money, and then I don't need to think about it when I cook because I have spares. I know that not everyone has the same kind of mindset as I do, but I grew up in a place where the nearest store was 45-minute walk away one way and 45 minutes back. So if you wanted something, you needed to buy it once a week, and if you forgot it, that's on you. Apparently this is where we add our vegetables when it's like this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not doing well. That's a lot of vegetables. And apparently it needs to be coated really well with the butter. Apparently that's to keep the steam in. And now we're gonna cook it for 10 minutes on low, so it steams itself without actually like cooking. While we're doing that, I need about 850 ml times 2. That is 1 liter. I'm so bad at maths. 1.8 liter of chicken stock. But guess what I have in the freezer? I have my stock that we made together. I'm gonna use that. The only thing that I will probably need to do is warm it up. You know, I'm not very good at doing things in a timely manner, so they are still in the trays. Procrastination at its finest. Yes. So these ones are each half a liter, 500 ml, or 2 cups. I'm just gonna warm them up because I can't put this. Though it looks very cool. Ah, my fingers, they hurt. Haha. Ooh. You know when it's so cold that it feels like it's on fire? Ow. Isn't that cool? I probably actually need to empty these because I will need it for the soup. I've been using these and I made some really nice vegetable meatball soup, and I made like 3 batches and 3 times, and I just kept using this stock as a base and it's awesome. One ready. Isn't that awesome? I'm gonna get these to my chest freezer and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see. I don't think 10 minutes actually work. Because you know what? The veg is not soft yet. My stock, though, is looking pretty good. I have a couple of pieces of ice floating around, but I'm thinking that if I need to put the stock in here and simmer it for 5 minutes when the vegetable is soft, I need that almost boiling, because otherwise it's gonna be too cold and it's gonna like disrupt all of the cooking timing issues slash everything, you know. By the way, did I tell you I never made this soup before? Here I am, experimenting again. Who likes experimenting in a kitchen? I do. I really shouldn't open this thing up too much because I'm letting all of the steam out, and I think the steam is the thing that actually is cooking everything. I'll give it another 5 minutes. I think it's ready. It's been 5 minutes. Ta-da-da! I seasoned it with salt and pepper. I didn't show it to you guys because it was like hush-hush deal, you know, like between me and the soup. I'm sorry. I need to blend it now, and I need to blend it in batches. I think my lunch break's almost over and I need to rush this thing really fast now. We just need to add like 125 milliliters of milk, but that's doubled, so 250. And then some cream, about 200 milliliters. Approximately 200, there we go. Wow, that's very creamy. I'm all done. The soup's ready. I have made lunch. I need to clean the bowls before they go upstairs, but otherwise it looks really good. And I will freeze the rest of it as it cools down in the super cube moldy things. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I really like, let's do, there's the taste test. It's pretty good. That's actually really, really good. Maybe a little bit more salt, but otherwise it's awesome. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.